What's up guys, Abe here. Do you love playing HAVENCRAFT, but you're too stupid to play control decks? Then I have a deck for you. Introducing Rally HAVENCRAFT, an aggro mid-range HAVENCRAFT deck. It's easy to play, consistent, and overall a very strong deck in the meta. Defensive enough against aggro decks, and aggressive enough against slower decks. The deck revolves around 3 core cards, which are Set is a thick furry boy with a stat of 2 attack and 8 defense. He has Bane, Ward, and cannot be targeted by an enemy, and heals you at the end of your turn. He is great because he's a beefy ward, and the opponent will have a hard time to clear because of the Bane and a huge defense. Noah, Primal Shipwright, powerful primal beast, slender, beautiful, fair skin, thick ass boy. He has the stat of 1 attack and 1 defense, but if he comes into play, he gains stats as much as your rally count. If the rally count is already 10 or more, he evolves himself, making him great for a board swing with a huge stat. So, if the opponent doesn't have a direct removal or a board to answer, then get ready to be penetrated. And the final core card is Goddess of the West Wind.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
6 play point 3/3 with the fanfare of pulling 2 HAVENCRAFT followers with 2 attacks or less. So if you build your deck right, West Wind can pull guaranteed Noah and Set. Having this 3 card combo on turn 6 can guarantee your victory, unless your opponent has a direct answer, or not drawing your West Wind, or drawing Noah or Set in the early game. Oh, also, if you like playing a 3-sided dice, you can actually put Safina into your deck to make your big follower harder to deal with. This deck uses a lot of neutral cards to avoid having more Haven followers with 2 or less attack for West Wind. Strong and staple neutrals like Ramiel, who can give you an extra play point if you go second, so you can play West Wind on turn 5 instead. Quixotic Adventurer, a staple neutral 2-drop for decks that needs a strong early board or a mid-game rush. Goblin Queen, a strong neutral gold, perfect to increase your rally count, and with her absolute matriarchy power, she can turn a goblin into a goblin king. 4 PP 10-10, balance out of 10. West Wind is not the only win con you rely on this deck. Cards like Ra or even Hardcast Wilbert will be your supporting win cons. There are actually so many variations to this deck with different win cons or early strategy, but the core combo is still the same. So make sure you get West Wind on 6. The earlier you have it, the easier for you to win. This deck can counter aggressive decks like Bike Dragon or Aggro Shadow with their wards and heals, and also can beat a slow combo deck with strong early aggro board. But this deck is vulnerable to control or mid-range decks that can clear your West Wind board easily and heals as much, like Spell Boost Runecraft, Evolve Swordcraft, Axel Forestcraft, even Sanctuary HAVENCRAFT, especially Sanctuary HAVENCRAFT, because they can cheese you the worst.
Cheese.
Competitively, this deck is very strong to bring in a tournament because their counters are very specific and loses to other popular decks, while this deck can counter most popular decks right now. In conclusion, Rally Haven is an easy mid-range deck, consistent and strong, and can compete with other top-tier decks right now. I personally think that the deck will stay in the current expansion for a long while, even though sadly, West Wind will rotate soon, so take advantage of it while you can. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a like and subscribe. More content coming soon, so stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.